Now, the biggest fight of the year so far takes place on February the 22nd. We're nearly there.
Yeah.
Build-up seems to have gone incredibly quickly. We heard, I think it was this morning, I saw on social media that it's going to be $24.95 on BT Sport box office, which I believe is the same price as Anthony Joshua's rematch with Andy Ruiz Jr. was on Sky Sports box office. Just tell us the thinking behind the price point and just generally about varying price points depending on the level of the fight.
It's the level of the fights, obviously. You know, just like you go to some football matches. The football matches are A match, some matches are B matches. As far as the price is concerned, it's the same as boxing. What you've got in Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder is two undefeated heavyweights, the two best heavyweights in the world, who had a most unbelievable fight last time. Drama, all action, in a rematch, which is the biggest fight, as you just said, your own words, of the year. So that's why it's priced where it's at.
And there was some contention about the bidding process for the rights in the first place. I know I personally ended up with a bit of egg on my face over that one.
Yeah, an omelette on your face.
Oh, maybe a full omelette, yeah. I'm not going to deny it, and I'm happy to apologise for it. But was there a process where, because BT, if they matched the bid from another broadcaster, they would get the rights to the fight, correct?
BT have matching rights for his fights. Yeah. End of story. That's what it is.
So, was there a case then that a competitor pushed up the price?
I don't know. Maybe they did. Look, you can't push up you can only pay for what you think it's worth and what you think it's going to generate. And at the end of the day, that's a commercial decision that the broadcaster makes. We all think it's going to be a big fight. Everybody's talking about it's the biggest fight out there. So they should be safe as far as what they've done.
What did you make of Fury joining up with Sugar Hill Stewart for this one? Biggest fight of his life, and he's changed trainer.
I spoke to him, I was surprised, but you know what? What did I make of when he signed up with Ben Davison the first time?
Oh, yeah.
You know, that was a big shock for me. And you know, Ben, I mean, the question was then, who's Ben Davison? I knew Ben because obviously he worked a couple of times with
Bill.
Billy Joe Saunders and so forth. But Ben showed what he was made of. He'd done excellent work with Tyson, done a great job. Got him focused. It wasn't just about the training, it was also being there with him and so forth. But Tyson made a good choice in Ben for his comeback fights, and it's his choice again to what he feels, I believe, is to get a trainer which will suit this occasion. Now, one thing about Tyson, he's a student of the game, a big student of the game, and he knows Sugar Hill from years ago, so he feels comfortable with it. And the conversation I've had and reports I've had is that he's doing well in training. I mean, him and Ben in the future, who knows? They may work back together again. Who knows what's going to happen in this business? But it is what it is. And as I say, you know, from my perspective, Tyson is no mug. He knows boxing backwards.
Do you feel for Ben a little bit? The fact that he was with him at his lowest and it became as much of a friend as a trainer?
It's like all these things. It happens in boxing. I mean, you know, I've been there myself with fighters. It happens. Life goes on. So you've got to just get on with it and deal with it. That's how it is.